Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I'm starting this one right where I left off in the last one. It's currently Monday evening. I just got home from the salon. I'm closed on Mondays, but I went in tonight just to do one client. I had did her hair earlier in the week. If you saw the last vlog, then you know the whole catastrophe. We had a mishap with her hair color earlier in the week, so I had her come back in today so that I could fix it. Thank the Lord, the hair gods were with me tonight because it came out beautiful. I was able to fix it and I came home to a package. I ordered this neck massager. It's a heated neck massager. I ordered this at like 5 in the morning one day because I just woke up in the middle of the night and I could not fall back asleep. So I started scrolling through TikTok and my friend Steph, which shout out Steph if you're watching this, she posted this on her TikTok a few times and completely sold me. And I'm just laying there in bed like, yep, sold. Buying that right now, and I ordered it in the TikTok shop. So hopefully it'll be good. Oh, and according to this, you can use it on different parts of your body too. You can do your legs, your feet, your waist, your abdomen, but this is how it's meant to be used. So you kind of wear it like a life jacket almost. So I think you can put it like this. Ooh. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, that's so good. It like really gets in there. Oh, and then it goes backwards. I honestly am kind of a baby when it comes to getting massages, but this feels good. Like it's getting in there the way I want it to, but it's not like painful or feels like it's doing too much, because sometimes, especially with the neck, I get a little nervous. Money well spent. Thank you, Steph. Oh, I'm so happy. This is so good. Like I said, I got it on the TikTok shop, but I'm sure they probably have it on Amazon too. I'll find a link and put it in the description. Anyway, like I said, it's Monday evening. I'm leaving this Thursday to go to Pennsylvania for the holidays, and I'm taking 2 weeks off. And I'm really looking forward to it. Just giving myself a nice end of the year break. And there probably will end up being a week after this video goes up where I don't post anything on my channel, just because I want to take that time to fully relax and enjoy the holidays with my family. But don't worry, because I'm going to come back in January and I'm still going to post my regular weekly content. That feels really nice. I just wanted to test it out. I'm just going to heat up some leftovers. Last night I made salmon with Brussels sprouts and white rice, and I'm still watching Grey's Anatomy. I am currently season 9, episode 19. And I gotta say, it's at the point where they just bought the hospital. It's starting to slow down a little bit for me. I'm like, eh. If you are a fan of Grey's Anatomy, let me know. Are you still watching it now? Or did you lose interest at a certain point? And if so, when was it? Because I'm not really sure how much more I'm gonna wanna watch of this. Good morning. I have not worn any makeup the last couple days, but today I just feel like I need a little something on my face, you know? And I have a new makeup product that I've been wanting to try, so that always makes it exciting. I'm gonna do the Cover FX Cream Foundation update on this because I showed you guys I got this a couple months ago. I'm in the shade M2, by the way. The color match on this foundation, first of all, is so perfect, so good, and I love this stuff. Like I really, really do. When I first got it, I was like, I think I like it. I'm not really sure. But now that it's been a decent amount of time, I love this. This has become my everyday face product. Because even on the days when I don't really want to do a lot and I just want something very, very sheer and light coverage, I'll just kind of like dab a little bit. And then if I want thicker coverage, I'll swipe it on, and it's so good. I got it directly from their website. I got sucked in by an Instagram ad, and their entire website was like 70% off or something at the time. And I just recently went to check because I was like, you know, I should see if it's still on sale and still available, because I mean, I still have a lot left. I've barely made a dent in it, which is crazy because of how much I've used it, but I want to have a backup just in case it like gets discontinued or sells out or the price goes back up, because I think full price this is like, I want to say around $50 or something, and with the sale I got it for like $16. But I ordered another one in this shade, like my lighter winter shade, and then I got a darker shade for when I'm more tan in the summer months. And then this is the new makeup product I wanted to try, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. This one only came in 4 shades, I think, so I got it in number 3 tan. I'm just gonna apply this with a fluffy brush. Let's see. I've heard so many amazing things about this powder. I'm just gonna do 1/2 of my face first. This is actually the perfect shade because it's a little bit darker than the foundation, so I can kind of use it to add a little dimension to my face and bronze up a little bit. This is the side that I set. This is the side that I didn't. Like coloring wise, it looks better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it looks throughout the day, if I notice a difference. And I'm gonna try it with liquid foundation too. Just gonna tap on a little bit of blush. For brows, I'm doing the NYX Thick It and Stick It in the shade Brunette. This stuff's really good. It has fibers in it. So not only does it add color to your brows and hold them in place, but it actually makes them thicker too because of the fibers. Like, look at the difference. Crazy. Light coat of mascara. This is the Tartelette Fiber Mascara. This one's okay, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna end up repurchasing it. If you're looking for a good fiber mascara, I like the Thrive Cosmetics one. And by the way, I'm still doing castor oil on my lashes every night. They're still growing. This mascara is kind of sloppy, but. And then I'm gonna spray the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love this stuff. So much so that I got the small bottle to originally try it, because I was like, I don't know, we'll see. It's pricey. I had an Ulta coupon, so I was like, perfect, I'm gonna use that to go buy the humongous size. This is 1.1 fluid ounces, this is 6.7. And I'm gonna put this e.l.f. lip oil. This is in the shade Honey Talks. And that's it. That's my quick, light, easy makeup for work. My hair is kind of crazy right now, so I'm not even gonna do like an actual slick back or anything. Just pulling it up in a bun. Doing one of these, leaving the tail sticking out like that. So you just do it like you're about to do a ponytail, and then when you're doing your last loop, don't pull it through all the way. Go like 2/3 of the way. So you leave this little donut, and then grab a little claw clip. This is from Amazon, and I'm gonna stick this at the base. And I just like fan out this little tail. And there you go. A super quick, easy, half up, half down on the go style. Perfect for the days when you have dirty hair, or if it's like frizzy and not really cooperating and you don't feel like putting heat on it. Perfume. Can you guess which perfume I'm wearing today? If you guessed Dossier Ambery Saffron, you'd be right. It's so crazy how I've tried so many other ones that I really, really love, but I just keep coming back to this. And this is my last time before the end of the year to remind you guys about Dossier's holiday sale. They are sponsoring this portion of the video, so thank you so much to them. They make replicas of brand name designer fragrances. They also have their own originals collection as well, so there's something for everyone on their site. They have fragrance, they have reed diffusers, they also have candles, and if you are looking for your new signature scent for 2025, now's the perfect time. Go check out Dossier. Mine is a replica for the Baccarat Rouge 540. These are expensive fragrances that are easily like in the $200 plus range, and you can get them on Dossier for a fraction of the price. Their perfumes start at $29, and with their sale right now, it's even less. I'll have a link in the description. Go check them out. Today should be an interesting day. I'm excited to share what I got going on. I only have one client at the salon today, but it's a big color correction. These kinds of appointments, I don't really do. I mean, I do like corrective stuff, but appointments like this where I literally block out my entire day because it requires multiple steps and multiple hours, and it's also very unpredictable. Like if somebody comes in and they went somewhere else and their highlights look a little bit stripy and aren't as blended as they want, that's corrective technically, like I'm fixing something, but I know how long that's gonna take me, right? Like it's not necessarily requiring additional work or product or time than it would for me to just do a highlight touch up on my own work. But when someone comes in and they have multiple bands of color and they want to even everything out and go lighter, or, you know, have something more natural, or doing like a really, really big extreme transformation, that kind of stuff, I really have no idea how long it's gonna take. It could take 4 hours, it could take 8 hours. You just don't know how the hair is going to react and everything that you're going to have to do. So these kinds of appointments, I charge hourly. The hourly fee includes everything I have to do. That way I don't have to worry about like, okay, how many bowls of color did I use? How many toners did I do? What treatment? Are they gonna need a haircut? Are they not? No, like whatever your hair needs, whatever I have to do to get you to your goal, I'm gonna do it. And however long it takes me is how long it takes me. And I require a non-refundable deposit to reserve the appointment since they are taking up my whole day. You know, God forbid, day of, they don't show up. That's a whole day of work I'm missing out on. That's how I do it. That's just, you know, it works the easiest for me. I try to not do them too frequently, but I also really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. You know, the routine appointments are easy and comfortable and still can be fun and very enjoyable, but sometimes when you're just doing the same stuff over and over and over, it gets a little repetitive and a little boring. So doing corrections like this, really, I have to really use my brain and be creative, and it just keeps it fun and interesting for me. And like a little bit of stress can be good. So I'm gonna share the process with you guys, and I'm gonna share all of my color correction secrets. And I decided to put on some necklaces because I felt like this outfit was missing something. Ana Luisa, Amazon, Vibe Season. Could I please have a chestnut praline latte iced? Decided to stop at Starbucks on my way to work because I have tons of extra time and I need to go get a car wash. Like, I have not cleaned inside of my car. It's not that terrible, but like there's some crumbs and dog hair, and I have been wanting to do it before I take this trip. And I got a Starbucks gift card as a Christmas gift from one of my clients, so I'm like, why not? But one of my other clients was telling me about a really good seasonal drink that they have right now. And I don't know if I got the right one. I got the chestnut praline latte. I don't know if that was the one she was talking about. I can't remember. Hopefully it's not too disgustingly sweet.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Do you need a receipt today?
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sausage right up.
Okay, thanks.
All right, honey, you're all set.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Got a little breakfast sandwich too. Sorry for the terrible angle, by the way. I just don't really feel like setting up the car mount. The flavor is really good, but it just tastes like sweet milk, basically. I should have asked for a little bit less syrup and an extra shot of espresso. I wish it was stronger, had more coffee flavor, but it looks really pretty. So this was our starting point. She had did a purpley pink balayage to her hair, then went back dark, then did a red balayage. So you can see there's a lot of different colors happening here, a lot of banding. The ultimate goal ideally was to do a blonde balayage today, which I could never guarantee. I never make any hard promises with color corrections like this, but I did tell her that at the very least, I know her main goal was to get rid of all of the red and all the different tones and banding. So I started by removing some hair with my texturizing shears to do a test strand. Okay, so whenever I'm doing a color correction where they have a lot of old color built up, there's banding going on, they've used box dye, Sally's dye, even if they've had it done professionally in a salon, but if they have multiple layers of it and we need to even everything out or go lighter, I always start doing a clarifying color remover treatment first, because that's going to pull out the artificial color molecules as much as possible first. So that way it gives us a nice clean base and a more even canvas to work with. And I'm telling you, you will get such better results. And it depends, like sometimes when I do this, it'll completely pull all the old color out 100%. Sometimes it doesn't really look that much different, but you can feel a difference in the hair. Either way, I don't care. It's worth doing. So the first step is shampoo their hair with a clarifying shampoo like 3 times. Get it nice and clean. And then I do the Malibu Color Disruptor. This disrupts the artificial color molecules, loosens them all up. I put the hair in a processing cap and then I stick them under heat for 45 minutes. Then I wash that out, do clarifying shampoo again a few times, and then this is the second step. So she's in the processing room right now under heat with step 1, and then this will be step 2. This is a powder that you mix with water. This is the Malibu CPR treatment. So once step 1, it disrupts the color molecules, this is what's gonna pull it out. And same thing, processing cap under heat, another 45 minutes. So it's time consuming, but it's worth it. While that's processing, you saw me take some chunks of her hair with my texturizing shears. I'm gonna do a test strand with this hair. I'm gonna put lightener on it and I'm just gonna leave it the entire time while we're doing this clarifying treatment so that I can see what the hair does. Obviously, after we finish this clarifying treatment, it's going to lift better, but this will at least allow me to see, is her hair gonna lift at all? What's the integrity of her hair gonna be like? Is it going to get damaged immediately, or is it strong enough that it can actually withstand bleach and also sitting in the hair for a long time? I used to do test strands on the head, like I would just take a strand of hair and do one little foil, but then it just takes a lot of time. So by removing the hair, I can let this sit for as long as I need it to, because realistically, once I go to actually foil her head, some of those foils are going to be sitting in there for like an hour, especially that first section that I start with. So I want to make sure that her hair can handle that. If not, then I know I gotta just do one section at a time and pull the foils before I finish her whole head so that they're not sitting for that long. This way, if a client is coming in for a consultation and a test strand, I can take this hair and let it sit for an hour plus, and then I can message them and let them know they don't have to be sitting waiting for the test strand, and then they don't have to walk around with a random like blonde chunk in their hair. And I use my texturizing shears to remove hair, so that way I'm not cutting like a big visible chunk of their hair and they're not going to end up with like a random short piece. This just like removes weight, so it's pretty much undetectable. I'm gonna do 20 volume with it because realistically, I'm not gonna use anything stronger than 20. I'm just gonna let that sit and process. It's a lot of just downtime for me, obviously, while these clarifying treatments are processing. So I brought my laptop with me so that I can edit in the meantime. So we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But I would recommend when you're doing this, this would be the time to double book. I am not a double booker, but something like this, I don't need to be checking on it. I don't have to worry. Like, the client has to just sit under the heat the whole entire time anyway. So perfect time to fit in like a root retouch or a haircut or something in between. I'll see you when it's time to do step 2. Okay, step 2 is currently on her hair. She's under the heat, and I just checked the test strand and it got pretty light. I actually turned on my towel warmer and I sat it on top of there so that it would get some heat. What I like to do is kind of like play with the hair and give it a tug like this to check the porosity. I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm doing this and it's not pulling apart. So that's good. It means the hair is still strong. I should be doing this with gloves, but... And I'll check like individual strands too and kind of see. And yeah, this feels strong and healthy still. And keep in mind, this is hair before the clarifying treatment. So this is a really, really good sign. I'm not seeing any areas of like hot pink or anything, because sometimes when there's red in the hair, when you put bleach on it, it actually brings the color out more and it'll turn orange or like a hot pink or something like that. So this is good. This is the result we want. This is like best case scenario. I already can tell even just after step 1 of the treatment, this is what it pulled out of her hair just from step 1. So really, really good sign. You can see like that light pinkish kind of tint to it. That's the red pigment that was in her hair. So I'm excited to see what it looks like after this second part is done. After this is done processing, I'm gonna shampoo her hair like 2 or 3 times again with clarifying shampoo, and then I'm gonna just rough dry her hair to get most of the moisture out. We'll see what our new fresh canvas looks like, and then I will decide what I'm gonna do from there. But seeing the way the test strand went, I feel good about foiling her hair. So we will do some foils. I'll show you what I end up doing. So after I finished doing both steps of the clarifying treatment, I blow dried her hair, and this is what it looked like. I don't know if it's translating on camera, but in person, it looked significantly lighter than where we started. It took a lot of that red out, which was very exciting. And because the test strand lightened pretty well and the hair stayed healthy, I felt comfortable bleaching her hair. So I did foils. I started with just like 10 volume, very low and gentle, and then I gradually worked my way up to 20 volume, and I tried to just put as much of her hair in those foils as possible, just leaving a little bit out in between so that there would be some dimension. This is what her hair lifted to after I pulled the foils out, and as you can see, it's still pretty warm, so I toned her all over. No root shadow necessary. The blend was so beautiful, and this is what her hair looked like after. You can see yourself in the vlog next time.
I'm gonna tell my boyfriend, my family, everybody watch it. Like,
yes,
comment.
yes. I'm starting to realize that my new camera picks up colors very, very warm and red. So I got some clips with my phone that are a little bit more true to color. I wish we had natural lighting still, but you can see it came out so even and beautiful, and it felt really healthy, which was the most exciting part. I just finished my client's hair. It came out so pretty, especially, like, it was pretty, but especially when you consider where we started. It took a full 6 hours, but the first like hour and a half of it was doing that clarifying treatment, so it wasn't too bad. She just has a lot of hair, but I'm so happy it was in really good condition. I did end up cutting a few inches off the ends, but we were able to still keep it long, and it feels healthy. And she says she's been watching my videos for a long time. So Nadia, thank you so much for coming in and trusting me with your hair. It was lovely meeting you, and I appreciate you making the drive to come see me. She said she lives like 2.5 hours away, so it's a lot. Like being here, just sitting in the chair for 6 hours, and then having like another 5 hours of driving between coming here and going back home. It's a long day. She is gonna come back in a couple months and we're gonna do a second session, but from here on out, it's gonna be a lot easier. I'm just gonna do a regular like highlight balayage appointment. We don't have to do any more clarifying or anything like that because we got a nice like evened out foundation now, and she's obviously much lighter now as well. But I think this was a great place to start. Super happy with the results. And I think this will be a nice way for her to ease into going blonde as well. I'm eating fruit snacks right now because I haven't eaten anything since the breakfast sandwich I got this morning. I'm gonna head home and have an actual meal. I love wrapping Christmas presents, and this is gonna be the last one that I wrap for this year. It's a dossier candle. This one smells so good. It's the floral marshmallow, which is inspired by Killian's Love, Don't Be Shy. Oh my god, it's so good. So it's currently Wednesday. It's my last day here before I leave for Christmas break. I can't believe, like, I remember months ago blocking my calendar out and planning out what day I was gonna leave, how long I was gonna take off, and I can't believe we're here already. Like, it at the time seemed so far away. I always save bags for holidays and birthdays, and I just reuse them. Tissue paper too, because why not? Perfect. So today I have 2 clients at the salon. It actually worked out really well because I was supposed to have my first client at 12 and then my second one at like 3 o'clock, I think. So I wasn't gonna be done working till like 6, but then my second client had to reschedule her appointment. So instead I moved her up to 10. So now I'm gonna start earlier, but I'll be done a lot earlier. And both clients are returning clients, so I already know them, so I'm already comfortable. It should be like pretty easy, laid back. And today is my friend Madison's birthday. So tonight she's having a birthday dinner, so that's whose gift this is. And I'm planning on getting on the road to Pennsylvania first thing in the morning tomorrow, like as early as I possibly can get up to avoid traffic. So I'm gonna have a few hours after work before I have to go to the birthday dinner. And those are my last few crucial hours to make sure I have everything done that I need to do before I leave. So that's what we got going on today. I'm excited. It should be a really good day. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to get up there and see my dog. If you missed it, I went up to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving and I left my dog up there with my boyfriend because I knew I was gonna come back up there for Christmas in a couple weeks anyway, and I knew I was going to be working a lot these couple weeks, so he was going to just be cooped up in the apartment anyway. So he's having his little vacation and his dad time, and honestly it has been nice for me, like having just one less thing to worry about, but I have missed him. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for work and I will see you at the salon. Several hours later, I am fighting the urge to just stay home and go to sleep, honestly. I'm so tired. It's about 7 o'clock now, so just touching up my makeup a little bit. It's funny, I was looking forward to this all day, but then as soon as it got dark out, my body was just like, okay, it's time for you to get ready for bed. In the winter months, it just feels criminal to leave the house once it's dark out. But I finished doing everything I needed to do. My apartment is nice and clean. So when I get back from dinner, I'm just gonna take my makeup off and go straight to bed. Sorry, the lighting is not the best right now, but this is my outfit for tonight. I have these faux leather cargo pants from Gap. This top that I've had forever, that is, I think, from Zara. Like a little peplum moment. The sleeves are the same. And just wearing my little pointed toe heels. A nice small heel. Comfortable and easy to walk in. We love that. These are from Shein. All right, well, I am going to head to dinner now. Like I said, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break just from social media in general. So there might be a week or so with no uploads, but don't you worry. After I get back after New Year's, I'm gonna start vlogging again and go back to my regular uploading schedule. So that is gonna be it for this video and my last video of 2024. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me this last year. Whether you're new and you just found me recently or you've been watching me from the very beginning, it means so much to me that you find my life interesting enough to want to watch. And for all of you who have come to get your hair done by me or who plan to in the future, thank you so much as well. I remember this time last year, I was making my New Year's resolutions or like goals I had for 2024, and one of them was to start my own business and go independent as a hairstylist. And I really wasn't sure that it was actually going to happen this year. I thought if anything, it was gonna happen like right at the end of the year or like early 2025, and everything honestly just lined up so perfectly. And it's just crazy to look back a year ago and think like, wow, so much happened in a year. And I really feel proud of myself, but I also have all of you to thank for that. So yeah, thank you guys. I really, really appreciate all of you. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Although by the time this goes up, Christmas will have already happened. But I hope that you had a wonderful holiday, and I hope you have a happy and safe New Year's Eve. And I will see you in 2025.